Today I want to talk to you about trust. If I live in a home or in a hostel with many other people, if I don't trust them, I will be fearful. I will be suspicious, and that will disturb the peace of my mind. And also, when there is suspicion between two people, they don't talk openly. So it will close my conversation, my communication with my friends, with the people with whom I am sharing hostel or I am sharing home. So the first requisite in life is to trust. There was a time when India was under British rule, and there were very clever politicians, British politicians, who would talk to Gandhi. And people will caution Gandhi that don't trust these people, they are very cunning. Gandhi said, don't worry, don't worry. Gandhi will not hide anything. He will trust them. He will not be scared of them. He will not be fearful of them. A person who stands by truth is never fearful of others. He will observe them, and then when Gandhi opened his heart before them, those people, initially they tried to fool Gandhi. They were crook. But after a while, they realized that this man doesn't hide anything from us. Why should we do it? And they became his friends. I tell you one instance. I don't remember the year, but Pandit Sundarlal, a very close associate of Gandhi, narrated this to me, that Gandhi was in Sevagram, and there was a news in the newspaper that a very clever politician from Britain is going to meet Gandhi and talk to him about his movements. And he came to Gandhi's place for 3 days. Gandhi asked Sundarlal that make good arrangements for him and you take care of his food, etc. So the day he arrived, Gandhi was to meet him at 10 o'clock in the morning. This man was sitting, that man arrived little earlier and asked, where is Gandhi? Pandit Sundarlal said that Gandhi is in the field, and he saw Gandhi spinning on the spinning wheel on charkha. And after Gandhi finished his spinning, he came to the room where this man was to stay. And 3 days later, when this man was leaving, Sundarlal asked him, this British man, have you succeeded in your mission? He says, how can I cheat this man? He loves me. So this is the beauty of trust. If you trust others, forget your own personality, and you have no intention of cheating others, then you develop a relationship, and that even melts the ego, cleverness, crookedness of the other person. Sometimes you don't succeed. For instance, Gandhi did not succeed in the case of Nathuram Godse. So I don't say that trust always wins the heart of others. Sometimes it doesn't, but it doesn't matter. Don't be over suspicious of others. Never, never. It's a disease. Gandhi, when he talked about Satyagraha, he wanted people to be truthful. And he says that you cannot be truthful if you are fearful, if you are not trusting the person, if you are causing unnecessary suspicion about others. Don't hold that. Be simple. So trust is a very important element in a human being, that if you trust, then love will flow from you and your communication will be meaningful. One more thing I would like to add in here. These days, there is a political move. The political move is to create mistrust between people of different religions in India. That is very dangerous. You know, in India we have Hindus and Muslims, Christians and Buddhists, Sikhs, Jains. Many communities live over here. The largest communities are Hindus and Muslims. And there is a sinister move in this country to create a sense of fear in the minds of majority community that, oh, these Muslims, if they get it wrong, they will kill you, they will harm you, they will exploit you. This is the kind of mistrust being created in the minds of a majority community, which is like 80% population, and Muslims are only 15% population, and 90% of those 15% are poor people, have no physical strength, no material strength, but they are very truthful. They have never cheated anyone. They work very hard to earn their own living and to produce the wealth for the nation. So this ruling class, the elite of the country, the business class, the officers, educated people know that these people cannot raise their voice. But still they will create a fear in the minds of the majority community that these people, if they stand up, they will kill you. Now this is the mistrust, which is a political weapon. And this is a sinister, it's a sin. I want you to be careful about it. So at a personal level, mistrust is a disease, and at a political level or in a society, it's a curse, it's a sin. Never engage in this. It's an inhuman activity. Mistrust is a weapon. Never fall prey to it. And for the minorities also, I want to tell, don't get scared that, oh, these majority people, they have political power, they have money, they will crush us. Never, never. I have seen many people, even in Gujarat in 2002. I visited those places where violence took place. People were living in refugee camps, relief camps. I met those people. And when I found them speaking truth, very truthful, never exaggerate what happened to them, I told them that you are the real strength of this nation. And those people are still alive. It's not that the police and the government has not tried to humiliate them. They tried to humiliate them. They created problems for them. But still these people I consider to be soul of this nation. So I think every person, whether in minority or majority, if he is earning his livelihood through honest earnings, hard work, and whatever is in their hearts, if they speak out the same thing, then they are the treasure of the nation. They are the strength of the nation. They will win the trust of others at one point of time. So I think never get scared of others. Never be suspicious, over suspicious of others. I think in last 300 years, the biggest oppression has been done by the moneyed class, by the ruling class, not by the poor people. Poor people have never done anywhere on the earth, in any country, in history, ever exploited others. It's only the ruling class who control resources and markets and power. They committed monstrous crimes, killings, humiliation. So never disrespect or mistrust your neighbor because your rulers tell you to do that, because your media tells you to do that. If you be careful about it, I think you will serve the nation and humanity better. I want all of you to be liberated, feel free, trust others, and they will trust you. Thank you.